Hello, 6th grade. It is Thursday, April 30th. We're going to be on lesson 155, pages 279 and 280. And this is a sort of new concept to learn about finding time around the world. This is going to be about latitude. So when we start this one, we're going to read this little fact sheet here. Latitude is the distance in degrees north or south of the equator. The equator has been designated as 0 degrees latitude because the sun, moon, and planets almost pass it directly overhead. When reading or writing degrees of latitude, north or south must be used to show the direction from the equator. North of the equator is the northern hemisphere. South of the equator is the southern hemisphere. Parallels of latitude run west to east, but measure distances north or south. The length of the parallels vary, but the distance between each degree of latitude is fairly constant. The distance between each degree latitude is about 68.7 near the equator and 69.4 near the poles. But we're going to use 69 miles per degree of latitude. So each degree of latitude, so 1 degree latitude, lat, is roughly 69 miles. We're going to use this for formulas coming up. Alright. So class practice 1A through J is just some review from today's lesson and the previous lesson about time zones. We're going to fill this in together. 1A, longitude is the distance east or west measured from the prime meridian. The prime meridian passes through Greenwich, England. Latitude is the distance north or south measured from the equator. Latitude degrees are about 69 miles apart. The equator is 0 degrees latitude. The international date line is 180 degrees longitude. The prime meridian is 0 degrees longitude. North of the equator is called the northern hemisphere. South of the equator is called the southern hemisphere, and the Earth has 24 time zones. Class practice 2, find the approximate miles from the equator. So remember, each degree is 69 miles. So we're going to do class practice 2A and C together. All right, so how many degrees? 25. So 25 times 69. 5 times 9 is 45, carry your 4. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 4 is 22, carry your 0, 0, 3, 12, 15. So, 25 degrees is about 1,775 miles. And that's how you do it. You take your degrees and you multiply it by 69. So let's do another one. All right, so let's do C. So 67 degrees. So 67 degrees times 69, because it's 69 miles per degree. 7 times 9 is 63. Carry your 6. 6 times 9 is 54. Plus 6 is 60. Drop your 0. 6 times 7 is 42. Carry your 4. 6 times 6 is 36. Plus 4 is 40. 3, 2, 6, wow. So 67 degrees is 4,623 miles. So the distance between these lines is quite long in reality. So that's how you do 2. Alright, complete the chart. This is just the time zone one. Remember, every time zone to the right is an hour. Every time zone to the left is back an hour. So if I move 3 time zones to the right, I go up 3 hours. If I were to move 3 time zones to the left, I would go back 3 hours. All right. Refer back to and make sure you refer back to the map on the last lesson to do some of these story problems. You're going to need to know where some of these towns are located. And that's 4. Make sure you do these story problems. They're not that difficult. Alrighty, 7. And then 7's got some just random problems to do. Remember, 6 3/4% is the same thing as 0.0675. B, you're just solving for x. C, you're doing order of operations, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. D, you're just dividing. E is that thing I told you about where if it's a fraction in a parentheses with a square outside, that's 9/11 times 9/11. You know how to add fractions, you know how to subtract fractions. Remember, when you multiply or divide with hundreds, every zero that's in that number, if it's dividing, you move your decimal point to the left. If it's multiplication, you move it to the right for every zero. And with that, that concludes today's lesson. I hope you guys have a good day. Remember, if you're having trouble with any of this, please contact me on Remind. And I hope you guys have a good day.